I think Pilate looked right at Jesus and made a statement something like this: what is truth? But whether he was sarcastic or not, the next thing that occurs is the most important. Pilate turns his back on Jesus and walks away. He turns his back on the truth. Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus is the truth. He is the author of truth. And that moment that Pilate turns his back on Jesus now begins a cascade of events where Pilate will compromise, where Pilate will try to shuck off his responsibility, where Pilate will do everything that he can to not put Jesus to death, and he will commit an absolute injustice, knowing that Jesus was absolutely innocent. He will still have him put to death. Now, part of that is because it's God's prophecy, but also God worked in the fact that Pilate compromised. As we dive into this sermon today, we have to understand this in our lives, is that the moment that we begin to turn our back or to substitute in some source of false truth, some source of that it's your truth and it's not God's absolute truth, the moment that we begin to do that, compromise begins in our lives. It can even become like almost a poison that we allow in that erodes us spiritually.